Hello, you beautiful people, and welcome back to A Nice Road to Glory, episode 28. 27? 28? 28, sorry. You can see Bergkamp didn't make the cut. Sold him. After tax, I lost about 30,000 coins on him. Frustrating. In comes Stoichkov, the new 90 rated legend for the team. Comparing the stats, he's better than Bergkamp in every single stat except shooting, which is 2 worse. But I thought I'd give him a go. He's shorter and he doesn't have the 4-star weak foot, but other than that, he's better in every single stat. And I wanted to try him because Bergkamp had disappointed me severely. We're still playing in this MLS Cup here, the daily knockout tournament, because quite honestly, it's easy. Simple as that. I did need to qualify originally, which is why I was playing it the first time around, but I thought I'd just keep having a go at it. It's a bit of fun. You can mess about in it. It's not too serious. Like, if you don't win, it's not. I don't find it anywhere near as stressful as divisions. That's good. Anyway, we've got things underway in this game. 2-1 up in the first half. And you see Stoichkov here. He just feels so much faster than Bergkamp and stronger, which is ridiculous because I believe he's only got 1 or 2 extra pace. He's got a lot more strength and aggression than Bergkamp, which would obviously explain the strength. But he's shorter, and my opponent there equalises there with a nice little goal. Not equalises, sorry, pulls one back. I'll be able to get my words out eventually. Making it 3-2. I wasn't really worried. It wasn't a particularly hard game. But we're going into the next one there. Very fast trio up front, and then he's got the MLS in the back. Very nice little hybrid, no dead links. Quite impressive. Got the English players from the MLS. I believe that is Ridgewell? Is Liam Ridgewell? Memory going back there. He used to be amazing on, I think, Football Manager 2006. He was a really bright prospect. But we get things underway in this game. Musa Sal down the wing. Too strong for Eric Bailly into Stoichkov. Stoichkov clinical. That's the difference between him and Bergkamp. I did find Stoichkov to be more involved in the play. I did, although, I will admit, I changed my instructions. I didn't realise that there's actually a false 9 instruction for your strikers. I don't know if it appears in every formation, I haven't checked, but in the false 9 there is actually the false 9 instruction instead of just target man getting behind balanced. And I think that makes quite a difference because it actually provides a perfect blend between target man and getting behind, in my opinion. Your striker, he stays there, he stays in that position. What a team we're coming up against here. Now this is a very good team, and this was a hard game. But anyway, the striker, he stays as a target man, but he drops deep and gets in behind. He does everything, which is really interesting and really made a big change to the way I was playing the false 9. I could still just fire balls forward, go for the 1-2 off of him, off of Stoichkov, but he'd also be getting in behind like this. He'd be making runs. And this game was tough. This guy, he was good. He had a very nice team. It was hard to break down. We get a little bit lucky there with the bounce. Beautiful ball through to Musa Sal. Musa Sal finishes. Dropping a review on him later today. He's very cheap. And honestly, as an impact sub, yeah, get him. But the review will come later, more in depth. We'll talk a little bit more about him. And we won that tournament, getting our free all players pack. We get Citizen there. He'll come in handy for when there will inevitably be a future Barcelona SBC. Other than that, absolutely nothing. I'm really only doing these tournaments now to get the 4 silver players, because silver players are just so valuable, and MLS players now are ridiculous. I really want that David Villa, but I do not have the coins, nor can I justify paying. I believe it would cost me about 80 to 90k, because I've used all my MLS players on Giovinco Squad Builder, which is an absolute nightmare, because I'm 1 team short. And I wish if I'd just held off a little bit longer, I would have just done David Villa. But we'll get Giovinco done eventually. We're going to have to do it through the bronze upgrade, because the 1 team I need, all the players have to be non-American and playing for whatever team it is, I can't remember. And they're all price fixed to like 9k, and you need 5 of them. I have none, so 45, 50k there. But Stoichkov here, doing work again. Too fast, too strong. Good little finish with his left foot. I really enjoy him. I do really like him as a striker. I'll drop a review on him as well, of course. You'll see some more banging goals from him. this tournament is fun. I enjoy it. The daily knockouts. We're coming up here against another. It's a pretty nice team. No chemistry. People don't really seem to go for chemistry in this. They're just chucking the players and let's hope for the best. And I'm trying to remember if this was the guy. This was the guy that was very frustrating. I believe he just scored one, perhaps. Let's just see the gameplay and I'll talk through it. Here we go. Stoichkov, lovely little pass into Kante. Kante into Henderson. 1-0. Happy days. 37th minute. Just before half time. He gets in here. I knew what he was trying to do. He was trying to turn back. When he drops it in here, drops it. Interception. Nope. For some reason, I think that's just down to Apara's low defending. He leaves the ball and doesn't intercept it. And my opponent scores. Then we get in from the corner. Nice little corner tactic that I'm starting to use. May come a video on that once I've perfected it. And by may, I mean there will be, because it seems to score me a lot of goals and or get me penalties. It's not very specific or anything, or very hard to do, so I'll drop that later. But we're of course putting Stoichkov on the pens with 91 penalties. And I've been playing around with the left and right trigger as I run up now on pens. It just makes it a little bit more funny. Because you can stutter the entire way up and then turn into a 900-mile-an-hour sprint in 2 yards at the end, which is beautiful. Come up here, this is a very nice team. Player of the month, Hazard and Sterling, Vardy, Kante, Vidal, Alaba, Lana. You can see this is a guy who is quite happy either putting money in the game or has played a lot, so I was thinking this might be a bit more of a challenge than the other games have been. And he goes 1-0 up with Raheem the Dream. I'm not sure what foot Raheem is, but either way, that was a good finish. Gives it up to me to Stoichkov. Driven shot. Beauty. Absolute beauty from the edge of the box. And then in the 34th minute, straight through with Stoichkov. Another driven shot. Edge of the box. Banging. Happy days. 2-1. Game over. Even though that guy's team was good, he wasn't the best of players. Rizzle Kicks FC. You can see there, he played a lot of park the bus and tried to hit me on the counter, so I just held possession, as I like to do against people that park the bus, because I think it's funny how annoyed they get. You get a lot of angry messages afterwards. It's, apologies for the squeaky chair. Needs some oil, needs a good bit of lubing. But we go into the next final here. Full MLS team. Very nice through ball there. Suspicions of offside, and I do not know how Giovanni Dos Santos held off Chris Smalling. And also what Van Arnholt was doing. He ran alongside him and did nothing. And then my opponent just sat on park the bus the entire game. Maybe not park the bus, maybe defensive counter. It was still really hard to break down. But we get there, into Sal. Sal with the header, back in, 1-1. You can see how deep his defence is. Linking up there, Stoichkov, Martial. Martial gets a little bit lucky. My opponent doesn't clear. Martial steals in, and we win another tournament. Woo! Much challenge, very good, great player. Wow. Happy days. Another player pack. Can't complain. It's 12 players at the end of the day. 4 golds, 4 silvers. You got a chance of one of them being rare, and we do get a rare. And I thought that was going to be Meron, but it wasn't. It was the other one. Don't know his name. Plays in the Argentine league. We get Kaikera, Squillaci. I need him for the League 1, whichever team he plays for. Bastia, I believe. But that is going to be where we leave off today's episode, guys. It's been a brief one. It's been a quick one. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. And let me know if you think, because I'm now considering changing Stoichkov, potentially to Kluivert. Let me know what you think I should do, whether that's a good idea or not. But anyway, thank you for watching, and I will talk to you later.